and Senator Honorable Irene Mayaka, who happens to be the chair of regional integration in the National Assembly, and co-sponsor Senator Crystal Asige, have gone ahead and ensured that we comply by that, and we are happy. And I want to thank them, because when I've been very passionate. So, Speaker, you need to appreciate that I know farmers who, I am aware where I come from, many people have planted those trees to sell to Kenya Power and Lighting. Many have used for timber. It is being used even for us who enjoy sauna or in health clubs. Some of the eucalyptus are being used because they are good in clearing some of the coals, assisting in asthma clearance, Mr. Speaker. So it's also good. And Mr. Speaker, the eucalyptus is used for many things, even ointment, even healing of wound, and many others that are generated through eucalyptus, Mr. Speaker. It is very critical for health. But what we are just saying is it's also used for pain management. It is used for many things, even aromatherapy to release stress. Mr. Speaker, for many people who have stress-related depression, it can be used also to release. So we are not saying eucalyptus is bad, but we are saying eucalyptus is not good for water areas, wetlands, where water is, where river is. Mr. Speaker, I have come from where we depend on agriculture. I have seen where swamp, where eucalyptus has been planted, it dries after some years, which interferes with the ecosystem of most of this environment, Mr. Speaker. And you know, even it is called in Kiswahili, mukalatusi. I would have expected Senator Crystal to tell us, because she comes from Mombasa, mukalatusi or mtimbao. Mr. Speaker, the Kikuyu community and Nyumba have given it a very interesting name. It is called munywa mai, water drinker. I know you come from that Murima. You know, Mulima is giving us a lot of problems, but tutakaa tu kwa Mulima. It's called munywa wa mai. It means loosely translated water drinker. So this is a drinker. But
Cherargei, let me give you the right pronunciation. Munywa mai. Munywa mai, not munywa mai. There's no mai, munywa mai. Can you pronounce it correctly?
Mr. Speaker, I don't know, but I think it's just the intonation on how it's pronounced. I don't come from that region, but you have put it better placed. Because I know Munywa.
You are talking British English, but you don't come from England.
Okay, I will try. It's called Munywa Mai. Loosely translated, water drinker. So the Kikuyu community has gone ahead to describe what eucalyptus is. It dries the rivers. If you plant next to rivers, next to water sources, next to wetlands, Mr. Speaker, it makes the place very dry. The place no longer becomes wet, which is very important for planting, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you look at, because I have only 4 points, you look even at Article 69 on the obligation in respect of the environment. We must also, in principles, that we must ensure that sustainable exploitation, utilization, management, and conservation of environment and natural resources. Are you aware the President is pushing that we plant 15 billion trees? And I'm happy in the drive of planting trees, especially moving from, I think, 2% forest cover to 10%, Mr. Speaker, is to ensure, and we must be very critical, that at least eucalyptus has not been included. We should go for indigenous trees, trees that are environment friendly, that will sustain the ecosystem. And I think it is very important, even along, and that is why even in mangrove forest, along the coastline, those are the type of trees that are friendly to the environment, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, even as the President pushes, I'm happy in the 15 billion trees, apart from indigenous trees that are environmental friendly. And Mr. Speaker, where I come from, there are even trees that when you plant, they assist in even giving more water, making the place more wetter, Mr. Speaker. And that, I think that is very important, Mr. Speaker, going into the future. So I agree with Senator Asige that we must, even as we push for 10% cover of the land area of forest in areas that we continue, we must ensure that we protect the environment. And I agree, Mr. Speaker, if you have built your house next to a eucalyptus tree, they always destroy the house. And that is why courts taught in their wisdom that it should be 10 meters. I know after the amendment co-sponsored by Senator Asige, we shall be able to come with rules and regulations on how it will be implemented for effect.